What up, my friends? NBA playoffs are 6-6. MLB is 47-20. Today's video, I'm going to do one of each, throw you guys a bone. Hopefully this lands well and we win. That's right. Let's line some pockets. Let's get to it. No time to waste. All right. First play is going to be Jonas Valanciunas for the Pelicans. If you watch that first game between the Pelicans and the Thunder, you were rewarded with such a good game. Can we just get that every single game for every single series? My gosh, some of these games have been horrendous. I've struggled. 6-6 in the NBA playoffs ain't no fun. It's been an absolute grind. I do think this angle is pretty good, though. So I'm today taking Jonas Valanciunas over 12.5 points. Now, last night I did post this in Discord, I believe at -113 odds. It's 12.5 across a lot of books, and then across a handful of books is also at 13.5. On the Pick'em app, same thing this morning. I'm seeing 12.5. I'm seeing some bump lines to 13. I'm seeing some 13.5. What's really strange is that the points prop odds this morning are like -115 to -125, no matter what line you get it at, 12.5 or 13.5. And I don't think anybody knows what to do with this real quick. So I do. I feel like I've got the angle, and I'm taking Joe Val over 12.5 points. This line has been really, really good this season when we have no Zion Williamson. In fact, out of the 14 games of no Zion this year, we've had Joe Val hit the over in 12 of those 14 games, averaging 16.9 points per game. Now, of course, we don't care about early season games and things like that, but if you want to look at the games that have mattered, look at the final two, the recent two. The last game of the NBA season, no Zion against the Sacramento Kings. In fact, actually, that was a play-in game, that I remember correctly. And then, of course, the first round of the playoffs, first game in OKC, a barn burner of a game down to the wire. And in those two games, Joe Val played 27 and 29 minutes, scoring 19 and 13 points, taking 16 and 9 field goal attempts. And I think what you saw this previous game against OKC is what you're likely going to get out of Joe Val for the rest of the series. Now, we've had two games this year where there's been no Zion, and we've had Joe Val against the Thunder. And in both of those games, he had 14 points and 13 points. And in those two games, he had 9 boards and 20 rebounds last game. That's right. And in the first one, even though he'd still hit the over, he only played 21 minutes. Now, we had 26 and 29 minutes in those two games against the Kings and against the Thunder in the play-in and game one of the round one. And I think we're going to get that type of opportunity, and certain players just need an opportunity to make things happen. Joe Val's one of those guys, when he gets the minutes, the rebound opportunities will come, and when they do that and he gets all those offensive boards against the tall and athletic and skinnier center for the Thunder being Chet Holmgren, well, what's going to happen? He's going to get the offensive rebound, put back dunk, put back layup. Every once in a while off the pick and roll, they're going to feed him. He's going to get his buckets if he gets those rebounds first and foremost. And again, the rebound opportunities are sky high in high minutes without Zion. I'm going back to the well. I talked about the over in 12 of 14 games, but again, context is everything. We don't care about the trends. The context is he gets more minutes on the court, and the matchup against OKC we've seen twice this year without Zion. Both times he hit the over. I expect it to happen for a third time tonight, taking the over 12.5 points. Joe Ryan at 6.5 strikeouts for MLB. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Currently getting juiced up like crazy across a bunch of books. Last night, I posted this bad boy inside Dub Club at +100. Unbelievable value last night on Joe Ryan, over 6.5 strikeouts at +100. Absolutely putting my Dub Club in a position to make a lot of money. That's right, nightly smashing the CLV. Well, here's the deal. Joe Ryan is at home, and that matters. Over the last couple of years, his home splits are insane versus road splits. The matchup against the White Sox could not be better. And just to top it off, this morning, DK Sportsbook odds are -135. Best odds I see anywhere else are -116 on FanDuel, but the next best is -125 on ESPN Bet and Caesars. It's all the way up to -140 on, what is this, Fanatics, -158 on Pinnacle. I mean, I just secure pure value for my members. And guess what, my friends? That line is still available right there on Prizepicks. You guys, all your Prizepicks fanatics out there, Prizepicks underdog, it's there, 6.5. Grab it while you can. This line's going to move to 7-0, at which point I'm not touching it. I like the over 6.5 for Joe Ryan. If you want the rest of my picks, listen, I'm 47-20 in MLB, making people money in MLB, cashing out, profit in 11 of 13 official days. I'm about to post my MLB picks inside Dub Club. By the time you see this video, there'll probably already be a list format inside Dub Club and inside the Discord. Grab that link down below. It's $14.99. Let's get paid, my friends.